Uh-oh. All right. Put my little microphone on here. And I am live, so let me know if you can hear me, you can see me, where you're watching from, anything you want us to know. And we are good. I got on a couple minutes early just because it says I'm muted. Just because I wasn't on last week. So I thought that I might have had a bunch of problems. Can you see my one big problem behind me? Does anybody notice my big problem that I had behind me? Yeah. Heard a horrible noise, crash. Mike thought it was me. I thought it was him. Walked around, couldn't find anything till I came over here and realized that the shelf fell down. And yes, it is a fairly heavy shelf. Well, we had heavy duty command strips holding it up, but I guess it lasted, I don't know, a year or so, I guess, but I don't know what made it fall down. But it did. My frame broke. So now my glass, I cleaned it up. This, you guys, in my yard sale, these are little chipboard letters. Nobody really purchased chipboard. Nobody knew what the cardboard like letters. I got the letters, big letters, little letters, frames, owls, all kinds of chipboard. And not that many people bought it. But they did buy a lot of other stuff. We had a successful yard sale. Very happy with the way that it turned out. And I'm going to keep trying to sell some of the stuff. Patty's got a ton of Cricut cartridges that I'll try and continue to sell for her. And see what happens. I got all my paper, not all, but a bunch of paper that's still left. That kind of stuff I'll try and sell online, just see who might nibble away at it and help get some of that out of there. So, okay, mom's on. Oh, cold Ludington, really? Wow. Well, we're supposed to get cool, like down in the 50s tonight and tomorrow night for weather, but I think we were up in the 80s today. What is my computer doesn't tell me what the temperature is, but we had a nice day today. Cooler than it had been, but wow, good for you guys though. You get to wear sweatshirts. I got my new, I don't think you can see it. I got my new Ludington sweatshirt on. I took it with me to the zoo the other night because it got cold at the Lantern Fest, which I haven't posted the pictures from yet, but so I had it handy. I popped it on while we were there and keeping me roasty toasty. And of course the air conditioning's on, so you know I'm always freezing cold when the air conditioning's on. And I think that's about it, you guys. Sign up special. Again, I don't know how to plead, beg for people to understand the great value in the starter kit. Even if you don't want to join my team, join somebody else's team. It's just crazy, crazy, wonderful price. If you have any questions, shoot me a message. I'd love to help you think about what's holding you back. I have one gal that hesitates because she doesn't want all the supplies that come with it when you sign up. You will get a box of catalogs, but they don't send you order forms anymore. Or I think the cards, the party cards, that little bit is not in there anymore. So I'm not exactly sure what part, how much comes as the business pieces that in this that used to come. We used to get a lot more, but you get all that free stuff, all the in colors, paper, markers, inks, 80 some dollars worth of free stuff, plus your $125 of whatever you want. And it's just a great deal. So I think that's all we've got, you guys. Several of my team earned the pink paper, what they're calling it. The oh, I don't have one over here. It goes with the cottage dyes, the cottage stuff. They made a copy of it in pink. Then they'll get to attend a event, a free event. They're going to send them the paper, and they can attend this free event and find some fun projects to make with it. It was an exclusive pack of paper that only demonstrators could earn. So yay, congrats. I think Debbie, Punky, and Christy earned it. I don't know if Patty ended up earning it or not, but you know, I hope you have a good time at the party. And I think that's it. We got Creativity Now coming up in June that we're going to start planning for. That's also a demonstrator event. Some of the fun stuff that goes along with being a demonstrator that you can do. But I'm going to stop rambling and get to my card. I'm going to, oh, is Dawn on too? Dawn's on. Hey, Dawn. Dawn and Mom and Chris. Okay, I'm going to, oh, Lori's on. Hi, Lori. All right, I'm going to turn my camera now. Stop looking to see who's on. I had a great Lantern Fest. If anybody lives close to Grand Rapids and gets the opportunity to go to the Lantern Fest, I highly recommend it. We went on Sunday as a late Mother's Day adventure for us, and it was light when we started, but on the way back, Reed said, just don't get too crazy with your photos. You're going to pass all this stuff on the way back and it'll be dark then. And wow, it was so cool when it was lit up. But I wanted to show you guys. Yeah, you probably saw my reel. I did not make this on live or anything, but I did a reel, a quick fast forwarded reel of how of putting this together, and I made these for my swap. One of my swaps. I'm going to swap on Saturday and a swap on Sunday. So this is for my Sunday girls. Lori, if you're on, don't look, close your eyes. That's my Sunday swap. And today we are going to do my Saturday swap. Oh, and guess what? I brought all the guts this time, but not the swap, not the card. So this, you guys saw me post yesterday. Which color combination did you like better? And this was my pick with the Calypso Coral here, then the Petal Pink. Mike's liked the Petal Pink than the Calypso Coral, but I had more votes for this layout. So this is the one that I went with. And this is the card that I'm going to have for my Saturday. And then I put a little bit of the coffee bean paper on the inside. And I don't have my screen over far enough. There we go. I can't see, everybody's comments are getting cut off over to the right side of my screen. So this is what we're going to make. And it was inspired, and I will put it in the post. I cannot remember her name right off the top of my head. Where I got the idea from. And I am using my computer, so I can't look it up, but I am going to use the Latte Love stamp set. And I'm using the Deckled Circles dies. And I will show you. Mine is smaller than what hers was because I wanted to maximize my pack of paper since I needed to make quite a few of these. So I'll just get this part. We've got a 4 1/4 by 11 sheet of paper. So a half a piece of paper cut down the center in early espresso. Then I went with a 5 1/4 quarter, so really I'm 5. Yeah, I'm just, I went on the 8ths, and so I'm like 5 1/4 plus one little ticker mark. 5 1/4, so that's on the 16th. So I'm just gonna tell you 5 1/4 and one little ticker mark by 4 and one little ticker mark in petal pink. Then the Calypso coral piece is 5. Should be a little bit. I went down on the 8th, so it should be. So I got 5 1/4, one little ticker mark. This is 5. It should be 5 and like 2 little ticker marks by 3 and 7/8, I'm gonna say. So I messed myself all up when I went down, but I wanted to use this white piece. I cut to 5 1/4 by 4. No, I didn't. I cut it at 5 by 3 3/4 so that my circles could be a little smaller. You could go ahead and cut this a little smaller to keep your layers easier to cut. Leave the oddball size at this one. So I'm going to set all that aside for a minute. I have like I said, I've got a 5 by 3 3/4 inch piece of basic white. And then I used the Deco to Circles dies and I cut it in half. So this is like the 5th circle from the outside. Let me go across here. So it's 4 1/4 inches across. So that's probably like how big the circle is. I guess we'd say 4 1/4 inches. Because like I said, I wanted to maximize my paper so that I could get more circles, enough circles out of all of the sheets, because you only get 2 sheets. And so I needed to have like 22 cards. So that was my game plan there. So I'm going to start gluing those on. So I have 4 different designs from the Latte Love pack of paper. Is that what it's called? I got one right here that I didn't realize I had. A little latte paper. Then this is how I went about doing this. So let me get my little springy piece out of the way. Okay, let me just take it off so I don't have to deal with it. So what I did was I put some glue along the edge first. And I kind of went up a little bit just so that I knew I was gluing the sides down. Then I put a little bit of glue on my circle. Then I laid it down. And if you strategically place it like on your glass mat, it'll hang up and down about 1/4 of an inch. All right. Then I took my next piece and I counted over 3 lines. So like probably 3/4 of an inch. And then I lined it up on there. I stuck that one down. Then I went in and I'm adding some more glue to the inside. Make sure, because when I lift it up, it does want to move. Glue it back down. Then I came in with my third piece. And again, I'll put that, make sure that glue's on there. Then I'm gonna slide this in at like 3 lines over. You can eyeball it if that works for you. I had so many to make, and you know, it says do your best work, be professional, blah, blah, blah. So I wanted to really make sure that I was 1, 2, 3. And as you can see, I cut this circle. Not down the center. Well, probably it was down the center. It just wasn't the center with the pattern. So my pattern goes a little crooked. So I'm just gonna lay that and then make sure I got enough glue on there to stick it down. And we have that. Then I'm going to get my little trimmer out. And I'm just going to trim off the edges. Just to make sure that I cut off the circle part that's hanging over. And then you're left with that. And then I'm going to go ahead and glue all these together now. So I'm going to glue the cover sheet or the cover piece onto my Calypso coral. Yeah, I think this could have been a little bit bigger, way bigger. Then we're going to glue that one onto Petal Pink. So I think that's a little crooked. That looks pretty good. Okay. Oh, hey, Julie. Thank you very much. I will find out the lady's name. She's a lady you guys would all know, I'm sure, but I totally spaced on what her name was right at the moment I needed it. And then I'm just going to glue that onto the backing. Looks like it's on there straight. All right. So then I have another deckled circle. This one is I'm going to call it a, well, see if we measure, you can't see. This is 2.5 inches. So that's the circle that I used for my coffee cup. Let me get my coffee cup out. And again, we've got the Latte Love. This is in the online exclusives. You're not going to find this in the catalog. It's in the online exclusive section. And I'm going to use some Memento. Black, tuxedo black, Memento. And we're just gonna, I'm purposely leaving this like kitty wampus. I'm off to the side a little bit, probably a little closer than I want to be on this one, but I want to be able to put my words up there. And then we're going to use the filler, the mocha, the coffee piece of it. And I got early espresso for the part the barista is going to make for us. Not a whole lot of stamping here, but again, I had to make 22 of them. And I just wanted to make sure that I had enough. And I'm going to be straight up honest. I didn't want to color too much on 22 of them because we all know I'm not the greatest colorer with my shading and all that. And to do it, I've just figured it would not look the best. So it was better that I only had a little bit of like coloring and stuff to do. And I also didn't want a lot of die cutting because I was making so many of them. So call me lazy. I'm just thinking I need them for the first. So I was on a little bit of a time crunch, or am, because I still have yard sale stuff to put away. So now I have Dark Lost Lagoon, and I'm just going to color on my cup. And I'm going to kind of color the rim of the cup a little bit with the dark. You know, it's all about that shading. Oh, and I want to color inside. You know what? You could see, let me show you. Here's the inside of my cup, or that tip. Look at this tip. Look at the difference. Can you see the difference in those, how the darkness of those two colors? So I did go inside with this one. It's supposed to be my dark, but I went inside all the way around. With this dark. Oh, Patty's on. Hey, Patty. And Jean. Hey, Jean. So then I came back and colored over it. Just want to go part way around the inner rim of it. And then I have my light Lost Lagoon. And I want to color in, I'm going to color in this handle again. I'm going to go around the rim of the cup. See, this is enough for me to have to worry about how it looks with this little bit of coloring here. So using any of my new stuff, I'd have been cutting and coloring, and I'm going to stop with that. Oh, you know, I should have given the cup a shadow, but I didn't. The thing I'm going to in Wisconsin, it's a sweet demo days, it's called. And we're going to play with all the sweets in the catalog. And I just didn't like that hard line on that, you guys. So I'm blending that down a little bit. So I'm going to see my friend Lori. We didn't get to spend a whole lot of time together in Houston, so we're just going to hang out and catch up and go over some business ideas and things while there. Now I have the ivory. I didn't know what other color would make a creamy, and I forgot to, I was going to look it up before I got on. The barely beige, that would be really pretty cool. I just didn't know if it would be, if we had a marker for it. So I don't have one, and I didn't look to see if we had one. So I just grabbed ivory. It gave me a little bit creamier look than crumb cake. So I just colored in my cup. And let me get my next step here. So now we're going to put this on the front of the cup or the front of the card. And I got some I need some, let me use this. We'll put some of this tear tape down to help hold it in place. We're going to put our ribbon behind it. And this is the Barely Beige ribbon, and I can't really see a difference in the front and the back. I guess the stitching might be a little bit different on one side. So we'll leave that up. So we're going to go, let's see, we want it to go down. Come over and go back. Down. And back up. So we're going to go with that for now. I'm going to cut that off. And see what it looks like. Okay. So now I'm going to pop that up on the front. Here's mine. Try and cover up where I got all that tear tape because we don't want it to stick down to the card. There we go. Stick that kind of in the center-ish, but off to the left a little bit. That makes, gonna stick that down. I think I'm gonna cut this off just a smidge. All right, so now we got that. Then I have a 1/2 inch piece of white and a 3/4 inch piece of Calypso Coral with my Lost Lagoon ink. And then I'm just going to take the thanks so much out of this set. And you know what else would be cute? If you use the words from in here that says the next one's on me, and I think I made a gift card holder one other time, but you could just put a pocket in here, or you can cut a strip off right here. Well, you would want to make those smaller then, but you probably, to put a pocket in there, you could put a gift card in there, or over here stick a gift card in there, and then that would say the next one's on me. That would be cute. I'm going to cut this off. I'm going to take my scissors, snip that. Snip that. I want to move it up a little bit. And then we want to cut this off a little bit. I should probably get my trimmer because I always go a little kitty wampus. We're going to glue these two together. That there. That. And then I popped it up at the end. Put a little glue on this part up here. Glue that down like that. And then I have a little bit of the yellow. It comes in a 3-pack. Really isn't raveled very tight. Not twine, it's like DM, what's that embroidery ribbon? DS floss, DMS floss, something like that. It's very fine and silky feeling. Cut that off. And then I'm just going to glue that on there. The swap needs to have a layer, an extra layer, and a ribbon or an embellishment. And I guess I got a ribbon under there, but I tried to put an embellishment on it. The suite, this coffee suite, comes with some really cute adhesive dots. They're kind of swirly, kind of looks this effect, but I just didn't think it looked good on there. So I just put this little ribbon on like the gal did in the sample I saw. And that's our outside. I just, like I said, it was kind of busy. I didn't know. This one here, you'll see I didn't have a ribbon, so I just put one little embellishment on there. Not because I'm cheap, because I thought it was too busy or not too busy, but busy enough as it was without trying to put all these dots in there to fight for its place in the card. And I kind of thought this one looked like that as well. So I did not put any dots, and I just made sure I had extra ribbons on it. Then on the inside, I have a regular layer, 5 1/4 by 4. And then I used the back side of that plaid. There's coffee beans on it. But you know what? I think this one I'm going to put the plaid. I kind of like that plaid a lot. And we're just going to glue that on. And then we're going to stick it to the inside. I'm going to turn my card this way so I kind of get an eyeball of the basing on those. And then we'll put our Jill Blanchette on the back. No, we won't for the swaps. They don't like you to put your name on the back. So I don't think I need this one. I think I cut enough. That was why I had 22. I think I only need like 20, 19, 20. I always make extra in case I mess up. And then when I decided to do the video, I knew I needed a couple extra sets of stuff. So that's it. That's our card for today. I'll pull that up a little closer so you could see it. And that, back to my computer. All right. So that's it. For those of you that missed at the beginning, I had a big crash, bang, boom, and my shelf fell down. So whoever I was talking to, Patty, I think we were talking about needing to hold that thing on the wall for 30 seconds. Well, that stuck. They all stayed on the wall, but the other piece came loose and fell off. But again, it's been a year. Nobody got hurt. That's all that mattered. So I think that's it for now, you guys. I'm getting back into the swing of things. You'd never know it by the way it looks. I haven't got through the garage putting the stuff back, but I am getting back into the swing of things. So look for more videos, and I will be back for sure next Wednesday. Have a great weekend, everybody. Please be safe. Here in Michigan, I heard that they're expecting over 1 million people on the road this weekend in Michigan. So be safe, drive safe, get where you're going. What do they say? That extra few miles per hour that you're going isn't going to get you there that much faster, like 5 minutes or something. But gosh, it feels good just to go. Anyway, I will see you again, people. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. It helps. I will talk to you again. Take care.